This is the Real Estate Fun Game for Property Ownership 1. Here are your instructions. For each question, the answer will appear. You provide the question, just like in that very famous TV game show. You'll get 3 seconds to come up with the answer. Keep track of right and wrong just to be sure that you can measure progress. Run this fun game as many times as it takes until you're ready for prime time. Are you ready? Question 1. The rights of use, possession, enjoyment, and disposal are the 4 rights of this. What is ownership? Question 2. The rights of ownership, including the right to keep anyone from interfering with your rights, is also referred to as these. What is the bundle of rights? Question 3. Of the 2 types of property, this type refers to the land and everything permanently attached to the land. What is real property? Question 4. This includes the rights to the surface of the earth, everything permanently attached to the surface, things beneath the surface, and the air above the surface. What is real property? Real property and real estate have slightly different meanings, but can be used interchangeably. Question 5. This is property used for housing in family and multifamily properties. What is residential property? Question 6. This is business property including stores and shopping centers. What is commercial property? Question 7. This may include industrial warehouses and factories. What is industrial property? Question 8. This type of property may include farmlands. What is agricultural property? Question 9. This type of property may include schools, cemeteries, hospitals, and parks. What is special use property? Question 10. This is any property that can be moved and rights in real property that are held for less than a lifetime, such as in a lease. What is personal property? Question 11. In this system of ownership, land is owned by the sovereign, not by individuals. Individuals may possess rights for their lifetime only, and individuals may not hold inheritable interest. What is the feudal system? Question 12. In this ownership system, land may be owned by individuals, and individuals may hold an inheritable interest. What is the allodial system? Question 13. This is interest in land held by individuals. What is estate in land? Question 14. This is the degree, quantity, nature, and extent of one's interest in the land. It is the measure of one's property rights in the land. What is estate in land? This is an interest in land which is held by a lifetime or longer. It entitles the holder to both ownership and possession. What is a freehold estate? Question 16. Most commonly known as rental interest, this entitles the holder to possession but not to ownership. What is estate less than freehold? Question 17. This type of real property constitutes an estate less than freehold. What is a lease? A lease is held less than a lifetime. Question 18. Under the allodial system, an individual's rights in land are limited by the rights of this. What is the government? Question 19. Eminent domain, taxation, police power, and escheat are this with respect to private ownership. What are government limitations? Question 20. This is the ability of the government to take private property for public use or for a use that is in the best interest of the public. What is eminent domain? Question 21. Before claiming land under eminent domain, the government must do this. What is attempt to buy it from the owner? Question 22. This is the process through which a property is taken from an individual when it cannot be purchased. What is condemnation? The government must provide compensation to the owner for property taken. Question 23. This is the right of the government to impose taxes on the ownership of land. What is the right of taxation? This provides the basis for levying taxes at the local level. Question 24. This is the right of the government to make reasonable rules for the use of the land. What is police power? This does not refer to the authority of the police department to enforce laws. Question 25. This provides authority for zoning restrictions, building codes, safety and health codes. What is police power? Question 26. This is the right of the state to assume ownership of a property when the owner dies without a valid will, without heirs, or when the property is abandoned. What is escheat? Property ownership reverts to the state and not the federal government under the rights of the escheat. Click on some of our other tests as a fun, fast way to learn your real estate terminology. This is the end of Property Ownership 1.